Mm. Good morning. This is Coffee with the Rockettman coming to you live from Bachelor Hut Studios, where I keep it real, whether you like it or not. I was just thinking about this morning what a different world we're living in than from when I was growing up. And what kids are into. I mean, all this felonious activity that kids are up to nowadays, and I just, we just didn't get into. I mean, I'm not saying we didn't do some things. Obviously, I'm fixing to tell you a little story, but I mean, my goodness gracious, we were scared to get into too much. We 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 knew what would happen if we did. My granddaddy, Willie Wilson Rocket, also known as WW, he was born in 1889. And they moved to Richland Parish from Union Parish in 1935 when my daddy was 6 years old. So my daddy was born in 29, which meant during the 30s, during the Great Depression, my daddy was, that's when he grew up during the Depression. And things were tough, and people out in the country had it better than those folks in the city, because they grew their own stuff. They didn't really know there was a depression a whole lot unless somebody told them, but they just living like they normally do. But everything they grew everything that they ate, other than a few staples. I mean, I think they had to go buy, a few things, but they grew everything, and when they grew it, they kept it. They canned it, they put it up, they found some way to preserve it. And I started off by talking about what kids do now and what we did. Well, I don't know if you remember, but potatoes, Irish potatoes. Well, my pa out in the barn, WW Rocket, he had these potatoes, and they had lime on them and were covered up with straw. I guess that's just how you kept them good. Well, my cousin and I, we were young, very young, and we're just going to call him Scott. I won't mention his last name. We wound up finding them potatoes. And if you got something that looks like a baseball, what do you want to do? You want to throw that son of a gun. So we decided that we were going to have a potato war, or at least chunk a few of them, because they kind of blew up when they hit something hard. And my pa caught us wasting food, and so help me, he scared us half to death because he said, "You can go to the penitentiary for that." The penitentiary. That's scary for a little kid. Who calls it that anymore? I like that name. We need to send folks to the penitentiary. Not prison, not jail, the penitentiary. I have never seen him so mad when he found us wasting food. Anyhow, these kids, they need to be scared. They need to be scared of going to the penitentiary. I don't know what brought that on this morning, but that's just a thought I had. Anyhow, I hope y'all have a great day. We've made it over the hump, and on the downhill slide now. Y'all have a great day. Like me, share me, delete me. It really doesn't matter. It's up to you. But most importantly, have a good day, and wake up, people.